what I said. What I meant was, and before you even finish, they already halfway arguing with a point you never made. And the thing is, my boys, if you got a shawty you're dating or talking to, just know she is an S-tier rage baiter. Women are just born with the select.
Bro, he's in my mind. I already said this. Bro, that's not what they were made. Gosh. It was good, you too. I said, what's good, you too. I said, what's good, you too. Bishop boy, 3 stacks. It was good, you too. Bishop boy, 3 stacks. What's good, you too? It's time to react. And today we have a video titled, The Most Dangerous Forms of Rage Bait. I rage bait people. I've been rage baited. Shoot, I probably rage baited y'all at some point in time. But let's see the most dangerous form. So without further ado, let's get right into it.
Rage bait. Rage bait. Rage bait. I don't know why people keep acting like this is some modern invention. Humans been rage baiting since the caveman days.
What are you simpletons doing?
Somebody figured out real early that if you say the right thing at the wrong time, somebody gonna crash out. And once somebody crash out, it's already over. You already won. That's rage bait. The funniest part is, everybody swears they don't be falling for it. Everybody thinks they are smart, too chill, or too self-aware to be rage baited.
I have no enemies.
Nah, rage bait don't care about none of that. If you got emotions, you're eligible for 10 servings of S-tier bait. The thing people get wrong is, they think rage bait is just somebody being loud and stupid. Like yelling the wildest opinion imaginable. That's not rage bait. That's just nonsense. Real rage bait is calculated. Real rage bait is outrageous. Shoot, it can even sound calm sometimes. That mug has so many forms, and that's why it's undefeated. And you don't even realize you're mad at first. You just feel something shift. Your brain go, wait a minute. And now you sitting up in your chair clenching your fist like Arthur. That's
Bro, I ain't gonna lie, the best rage baiters are women. Oh my gosh. Have you ever had an argument with your girl and like she said something that she know didn't make no sense, but she just knew that it would get under your skin? Like, I ain't gonna lie, when God made women, he did his big one. Man, oh man. Whew. But hey, I ain't even a mad person, but my fist be clenching like Arthur after an argument. I'm not gonna lie.
how it gets you. And today, we discuss some of the highest forms of rage bait. Let's start with the first form.
Who's that Pokemon?
Straight up cap rage baiters. These are the people who just lie, and I mean shamelessly.
I'ma be in shape by December.
No fear in their heart at all. They will say something that is objectively false, historically inaccurate, scientifically wrong, spiritually incorrect, and say it like they just read it off a textbook. And the crazy part is, they don't even sound unsure. They don't say, I think. They say it like it's already been decided and you just late to the meeting. That's what makes it dangerous, because now your brain is like, nah, I know that ain't right. And instead of letting it go, you feel obligated to step in. You feel like you gotta restore the balance. Like if you don't say something, the whole universe gonna be off just a little bit. That's the trap. They're not even trying to convince you either. They just want to see who gonna react. And the moment you start explaining and pulling examples, bringing up facts, getting passionate, they already chilling. They already got what they wanted. You fighting for the truth. Meanwhile, they just wanted entertainment. And guess who's having more fun? Straight up cap rage baiters be the funniest too, because they don't even defend themselves. You hit them with the whole explanation and they just be like, nah. See, now you mad again. Because how you gonna argue with nah? You can't. You just gotta sit there and realize you wasted your energy on somebody who was lying recreationally. That's elite ignorance at its finest. I got a brother like this in my friend group, but instead of capping, we say he's using his nonsense no jutsu. Bro, we'll be on the game having the time of our lives. Then out of nowhere you hear, see, if we're being honest, Steph Curry the best basketball player to ever play. Whole chat goes silent for.
I mean, that take isn't as crazy as you think. Like, no, like being fully transparent, like, bro, Steph Curry really one of them ones, bro. Like, come on, dog. Like, best point guard of all time, best basketball player. Like, it's debatable. I'm just saying, it's debatable.
A second, I'm talking straight crickets. Then seconds later, everybody's screaming about who's the best in the game. And whole time, he in the back dying from laughter.
Oh, shit!
But honestly, unless you're a master at this, it's low tier rage bait if we're being honest. The thing is, the skill ceiling on this mug is so low, you don't even have to have that many reps to become a top tier cap rage baiter. This form right here depends on one thing and one thing only, the victim. Then you got the second form.
Who's that Pokemon?
The annoying ones. This faction right here gotta be one of the grimiest. But more specifically, the people who ask stupid questions on purpose.
Hey, what's Obama's last name again?
These might actually be worse. And don't get it twisted. I'm not talking about genuine curiosity. I'm talking about somebody who actually don't know and not trying to learn. Nah, I'm talking about the ones who already know the answer, or worse, don't care about the answer. They just want to see you react. You know the question as soon as it comes out, your soul feels it. Your brain immediately goes, oh nah, you trying to start something. Like you'll explain something very clearly. You'll give context and everything. You'll even dumb that mug down just a little bit to be safe. And they'll look at you dead in your face and go, so why didn't you just do the opposite? Brother, if doing the opposite made sense, I would have started there. That's not a question. You trying to set me up. And the worst part is the tone they ask it in. I'm talking calm, casual, all innocent and junk. Like they not actively trying to waste your time. Like they didn't already decide they don't agree with you before opening they dang trap. They'll hit you with the,
This is the women. Like I was saying.
just asking, bro, which is a dangerous sentence by itself. Because no, you're not just asking. You're poking around, fishing for what you can get. You trying to see if you can get me to explain myself again and again, so you can pretend not to understand again and again. That's rage bait. Because now you got to decide, do I answer seriously or risk getting irritated? Or do I ignore this junk and look crazy for not responding? Either way, they already won. They put you in a lose-lose situation. And let's talk about how stupid questions always come at the worst time. You can be mid-rant, mid-story. I'm talking cooking up the meanest point. And here they come like,
WRC, we all turn our drawers inside out to avoid washing them, right?
What?
Brother, what's that?
I swear sometimes these niggas not even trying to make you mad. Sometimes they just really here to bring confusion. Ever notice how stupid questions always force you to restart your whole thought?
No,
You gotta immediately rewind and re-explain just for them to nod and go, I don't know about all that. Of course you don't know. You weren't trying to. And the elite stupid question rage baiters will act confused after you answer. They'll squint their little eyes and tilt their head like a dog.
And then when you say something where you start getting upset about it, their next thing is, bro, it's not even that deep. See, now that you said it's not that deep, now I have to make it even deeper. At first, you know what I'm saying? It was the Pacific Ocean. Now we're going to the Earth's core. Like, bro.
Now you speaking a whole nother language.
Ding bong, ding dong, his stone cold eye.
Now you feel dumb for understanding your own point. And that's when you gotta catch yourself. Because the way it'll be having your blood boiling will have you ready to slap the nearest person in your range. They not asking because they want clarity. They asking because confusion keeps the conversation going. Confusion keeps you talking. Confusion keeps them entertained. And the craziest part, when you finally stop responding, when you finally retreat from the niggertry, they act like you the weird one.
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
I was just asking a question, bro. Nah. See, now I'm finna. Yeah, this genuinely has to be one of the dirtiest forms of rage bait, because at least loud rage baiters show you who they are. Stupid question rage baiters hide behind curiosity. They act like you are the problem for being annoyed by something that was clearly designed to be annoying. But the next one, another rage baiting form that does not get talked about enough.
Who's that Pokemon?
The selective listener. This person is not deaf. They heard you. They just chose one sentence fragment that gave them the best chance to annoy you. You could be explaining something perfectly clear, calm, collected. You even check yourself mid-sentence like, wait, let me say this the right way, just to avoid any confusion. And somehow, they still walk away with the worst possible interpretation imaginable. You'll say something like, shoot, sometimes people just be overreacting online, bruh. And they immediately jump in with, oh, so you don't think nobody should ever care about anything, huh? Who said that? This is Olympic level leaping. Simone Biles couldn't even clear that gap. And now you sitting there trying to figure out how they even arrived at that conclusion. Because you know what you said. They know what you said, but they heard what they wanted to hear. That's the rage bait. Hook, line, and sinker. Because now you gotta rewind the whole conversation like a DVD menu. No, that's not what I said. What I meant was, and before you even finish, they already halfway arguing with a point you never made. And the thing is, my boys, if you got a shawty you're dating or talking to, just know she is an S-tier rage baiter. Women are just born with the select.
Bro, he's in my mind. I already said this. Bro, that's not what they were made. Gosh. I don't even know how. Like, Jesus.
The listening trait. Most of the time it happens during an argument, which they hate if it feels like they're losing, by the way. You could be arguing your point, spitting straight facts, and let you say one thing wrong. She was there waiting the whole time, lurking in the conversation.
Gang, I literally had a conversation. I literally had a back and forth with a girl. And the argument that she brought up was because I remembered something incorrectly. Like, I was like it was something like, so we went to the store and we had grabbed napkins, you know what I'm saying? And we had grabbed all this stuff for the party, and you know what I'm saying? And I didn't like how you just went about, cussing at me and stuff like that. She said, actually, we didn't grab napkins. We grabbed paper towels. That wasn't the purpose of what I was saying. But they don't care.
Like a jaguar stalking prey. Now she hitting you with the infamous, you don't care about me. That sentence right there has put a many niggas on 1 HP. And the most irritating part about selective listeners, they try to act all confused when you got them on the ropes. Now you defending your whole sentence structure like it's on trial for a murder case. You start explaining just a little slower.
Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth?
Using your examples, I'm talking a whole 20-page dissertation. And every time you do, they interrupt you with, but that's not what you said. Yes, it is. You just ignored the rest. Like, how you gonna tell me what I said? And for nonchalant introvert niggas like me, This is straight up kryptonite for us. Cause one thing we usually keep a good tab on are the things we say.
What did he say?
But that's not what you said. It's literally a double pump shotgun to our health points. And that's when your patience really starts slipping. Because now it's not even a disagreement no more. It's a reading comprehension issue at this point.
I would say these sneakers have gone through the same process coming out with the 2 points of references. Yeah.
And you can't fix that in real time. The selective listener thrives on chaos. They love misunderstanding because it keeps the argument alive. If they actually understood you, the whole conversation would have already been over. And they don't want that. They want the back and forth, the friction. They doing all this ish for the love of the game. And when you finally get tired and say, never mind, bro, they act like they already won. See, that's what I thought. Nail in the freaking coffin. That one-liner in itself is a whole category of baiting. That's what makes selective listening elite rage bait, because it doesn't look like rage bait. From the outside, it just looks like somebody misunderstanding. But on the inside, you fighting for your life trying not to raise your voice and slap a nigga across his jawline. This gotta be top 3 highest forms solely due to its win streak. You can't topple a selective listener. Even if you know it's there, just go ahead and chalk it up to the game, my guy. Anyways, 5K likes and y'all getting part 2, because every last form I just mentioned got an annoying little...
Man, I'm not gonna lie, bro. Rage baiting is so easy, but it's like when rage baiting get done to you, Jesus. Like, bro, it's so hard to be calm and just go about your day when you're getting rage baited, especially like by a girl that you actually like. Oh man, Lord knows. But without further ado, it's your boy 3 Stacks 3000. Thank y'all for watching the video. I love y'all. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. God bless you. On to the next one. Peace.
I got big packs coming on the way. I got big stacks coming out to save. I got Lil Max with me, he the way. It's a big gap between us in the game. In the next life, I'm trying to stay paid. When I die,